Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Crow's Call Tarot. This is Melody, and this is for April, monthly readings for the month of April. And this is specific to the star sign of Aries. Okay. So, if you're an Aries sun, moon, or rising, these messages may pertain to you. Like I said, it's for the month of April. And let me introduce you to the cards. We're going to use the Oracle of the E by Colette Baron Reed, Ancient Egyptian Tarot by Clive Barrett. For clarifiers, we're going to use Llewellyn Tarot by Anna Marie Ferguson. Because today is the first day of spring, we're going to tap into some goddess energies and see what messages they have. And to send off these messages, Postcards from Spirit by Colette Baron Reed. All right. So I just want to tell everybody happy spring. Today is the first day of spring. It's the spring equinox. It's also the full moon in Libra. So I just wanted to tell everybody happy spring, finally. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the Oracle of the E, get an overall energy for the month of April. And then we'll tap into, we'll do the Celtic cross spread with the Ancient Egyptian Tarot. So I'm going to shuffle these up a bit. And while I'm shuffling, I will explain to you that this is a general reading. I reach a broad spectrum of people. So if it resonates, that's awesome. If it doesn't, that's awesome too. It may not be for you at this time. But if it does resonate and you would like something more personal to yourself, you can contact me at acrowscall@gmail.com, or you can hit one of the links in the lower right-hand corner of my channel. There's two. Actually, there's three links, but two of them will, you'll be able to book a reading. One is my Sacred Circle of the Crows, and it's my Facebook page, and the other one is Patreon, where you can book a private reading through there as well, or subscribe for a monthly patron, where you can get a monthly more specific to you as a patron. All right, so let's get started. So, Spirit, can we have one Oracle of the E for the star sign of Aries for the overall energies? Well, we got two. A 34, it says pick up after yourself. And leaping in love, it's a number 7. So we got a 34, which adds up to a 7, and a leaping in love, which adds up to a 7. So it's 2 7s. So Aries, you could be seeing synchronicities of 7s. And 7 and 7 is 14, which adds up to a 5. And 5s are about changes that we can make as humans before the universe comes in and forces them. Okay, so we're going to read these. They're short, little, quick messages, so they're not like long and drawn out. So the first one is pick up after yourself. The blame game is over. It's time to realize that the only person who can affect you in any way is you. Within your own mind is the answer to every question and the power to accomplish anything. Take charge, be accountable, and let's do this thing. All right. And then number 7, which is Leaping in Love. Romeo and Juliet, Bogey and Bacall, they've got nothing on you. It's romance time, whether it's a new partner or falling more deeply in love with your own rock star life. Become besotted with your dream. Act as if it has already happened. Everything, as they say, is coming up roses. Only this time without the patterns. Okay. So I basically feel right off the bat they're telling you stop blaming somebody else for you not feeling love, for you not experiencing love, because the only person that can be blamed for that is you. Because now is the time to step forward and leap into love. Okay. So, kind of curious what comes out in the tarot cards. So, I'm going to put these aside over here so I have some room. All right, so we're going to shuffle these 3 times, and then we're going to see what comes out in the Celtic cross. Okay, now I have the Llewellyns out in case I feel I need to clarify anything. All right, so I shuffled them 3 times. Let's see what's on the bottom. And we got the 10 of Wands. Okay, so the underlining theme is you feel burdened. Okay, and that kind of makes sense, because pick up after yourself is saying stop the blame game. Stop blaming everybody else for your own burdens. Okay, so where are you standing presently, Aries? We got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you're standing presently on this wheel, this a cycle changing, something that's destined or fated. And I have a feeling it has something to do with love. But if you stop blaming yourself, you may be able to leap into it. Okay, the cycle is changing. You need to move forward now. It's time, and that's what the Wheel of Fortune is about. It is time to move forward. It could also represent traveling as well, but I feel that it's more about, stop blaming other people for your karmic lessons. Stop blaming other people for your burdens that you're carrying. Okay, it's time to move that wheel and move forward from the blame game and the burdens that you feel you have. Okay, it's time. Destiny and fate are on your side, so to speak. So what's challenging you? The Four of Cups. Okay, so I feel that you feel you missed an opportunity. Okay, and I feel that you're blaming this on the person you feel you missed an opportunity with, Aries. All right, when actually you didn't really miss the opportunity. It just feels like it. But I feel you're blaming somebody else for the reason why you feel you missed the opportunity. Okay, so what's the foundation? The Star card. So I feel a couple of different things when I see the Star card. One thing I feel is you got some kind of hope. All right, which it does make sense. You are hoping for love. You're hoping to leap into love. You're hoping that love finds you. Well, I'm telling you, it's not going to find you if you don't stop blaming everybody else for your actions. You are responsible for your own actions. Okay. Another thing I'm getting is I feel that the universe, again, is around you. I feel that they are around you, moving this wheel and telling you to move forward from it. Okay. Move forward from this discontent that you are feeling in the present moment. Okay, because I do feel that the universe does have something special for you waiting once you step out of them burdens that you are stuck in. All right, so what is the recent past? We got defensive energy. Okay, look, there's a couple on there, and it looks like the man got the woman on the edge of the cliff and she's shoving back. She's like, look, I'm done with it, stop pushing me. Okay, so that could be why you feel a bit of discontent. Maybe the person that you want to be with just like pushed you into a corner, and you feel discontented with it. You feel you missed an opportunity. Well, I'm telling you that you did it. The universe definitely has your back. Okay, so what are you thinking about? The Queen of Swords. So perhaps this person said something to you, okay? It put you on defensive mode. All right. So, because the Queen of Swords can be very cutting with her words. Usually she tells the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, regardless of how it makes you feel. Okay. She does not put up with crap. And I feel that that's what this defensiveness is. I feel that this is your Queen of Swords right here. She perhaps, you may have backed her into her corner and she come out with the truth, and maybe it hurts you a bit, and instead of blaming that person for your actions, they want you to pick up back yourself and let it go. Let the burdens go, because I feel that you do have love coming towards you. Okay. So what is coming towards you? The Prince of Discs. Okay. So there is definitely an offer, I would say, coming towards you. I feel that what's coming towards you is some slow, wise, cautious action. And the reason why I feel that this person's being cautious is because of this defensive attitude. All right. So, if you wouldn't have shoved so hard and pushed them to the point where they had to be defensive back, or maybe they pushed you to the point where you had to be defensive. Okay. Well, I do see some action. I do see somebody moving forward, but it's going to be slow and cautious. I don't think they're just going to run up on you like the Prince of Wands and, be romantic and all that. No, the person, I feel that if there's somebody coming towards you, they're going to be wise and they're going to take it slow. They're not going to jump into something without being cautious first. And I feel this caution has something to do with some words that was spoken, Aries. All right. So let's move on. Let's see how you see yourself. You see yourself as a Seven of Swords. So I don't feel that's definitely not a good card. The Seven of Swords is sneaky. They think they're sneaky. They're a liar. They're a cheater. They're sneaky. They're like there's a like they like to do things behind other people's back. So that's how you see yourself, Aries. You see yourself in this energy, this sneaky, shy energy. Okay. Well, if you're seeing that, then release it. Okay, because apparently it's keeping you stuck in some kind of a burden. It's keeping you stuck in this discontent energy. It's time to move forward from it. It is time to release and stop blaming everybody else for your own actions, because apparently, being in a Seven of Swords energy is a sneaky energy. It's a sly energy. It's like wearing a mask. Okay. So how are other people seeing you? Other people are seeing you as a Princess of Cups. Okay. So that's somebody who wants to offer love. Okay, Aries. I feel that they are seeing you as somebody who wants to offer love, but I feel that you just don't know how, because you're still wearing some kind of a mask. Okay. And I feel that you're wearing this mask because you are in defensive mode over perhaps a feminine energy, not necessarily a female, but a feminine energy. Perhaps they have no emotions, and they were just like, you know what, I'm cutting this tie and I'm done with it. Okay. Well, people are seeing you as somebody who um, wants to offer their love. Okay. So what's your hopes and fears? You got the Five of Discs. So I feel this is a fear. I feel that you fear that if you come forward and offer this cup of love, they're going to reject you. Okay. And it kind of makes sense because, you're blaming somebody else for your own actions. Okay. So, yeah, it kind of makes sense that you have a fear of rejection, because apparently either somebody pushed you or you pushed somebody to where they just was like they had to shove you back. Okay. So I feel that you're fearing that if you come forward and offer your cup of love, that they're going to reject you. So that's why this person is being very slow and cautious before they come towards you. Okay. So what's the outcome? The Emperor. So I feel the Emperor, we're going back to pick up after yourself. Okay. I feel that the Emperor is the kind of person who takes charge of the situation. They take charge of their own life. They are a good leader. They are um, fiery. Aries, there you are. You are the Emperor. This is for the star sign of Aries. Aries are, they're the kind of people who like to take charge. Sometimes they go overbit and take, they go over control. Sometimes they could, sorry, be a bit too controlling. Okay. But I do feel, Aries, that you can take control of your own life. Take control of your own destiny. Don't be bitter. If you wouldn't have been in this, sneaky energy, perhaps somebody wouldn't have had to be defensive with you. Okay. And, you wouldn't be in this discontented energy because of some words that were spoken, some truths that were spoken. Okay. But I do feel you still have hope in the situation. You still have hope that you can make a love offer, or somebody that's coming towards you can make a love offer. Okay. But I do see you taking charge of the situation. You are going to take charge. I feel that you're going to move forward cautiously, though. I feel that you're going to move forward with a bit of wisdom from this defensive energy, from whatever words were spoken between you and another person. But you need to take blame for your own actions, that sneaky behavior. Okay. Obviously, you're seeing that you're doing it because this showed up in a position of how you see yourself. So what you do need to do is take responsibility for your own actions when it comes to love. Okay. And we see that somebody sees you as wanting to offer them something. Okay. All right. So I don't really think I need to clarify anything. So we're going to move on to the goddess oracle and see what the goddesses have to say. What goddess is around the star sign of Aries for the month of April? Okay. Mawu. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. It's called Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. Okay. So you are being called upon by Goddess Mawu, Mother Earth, to help with something with environmentalism. Um, I'm not really sure. You'll have to look that up and see what all that means. Perhaps it's a job that you do, or something that you need to do to step into your path, I feel. All right. All right, so we're going to pull a postcard from Spirit to close out this reading. Just one card, please, Spirit. Just one. Can I have one postcard? All right, we got one. All right, so here's your postcard. It really does look like a postcard, too. All right, and the message is to you, Aries. It says, Dear you, there's always more than one side to an argument. Two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. We suggest that instead of looking at differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment, too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. So that kind of makes sense with the defensiveness. Okay. You opposing energies, okay, with somebody. All right, Aries. Well, that was your monthly reading for the month of April. Thank you, and blessed be from the Crow's Priestess.